I'm here with Lauren from She Got Sports. Did a little different. This is our second take because I'm back.
Second take.
Yeah, but tell us where we can find you, Lauren.
You can find me at She Got Sports, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. It's one word. Or you can type it in as two and it'll probably still come up, I think. So cool.
Very nice. Very nice. Today, we're here to do a mock draft one round because we're all about getting different perspectives and opinions and looking at the variety of possibilities these teams will have. So
Me.
will be starting with the first pick being the Jacksonville
She.
Jaguars. She.
So I'm just going to be really basic here with my first overall pick. Just super boring, snooze fest. I'm just going to go Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, that's a good culture builder right there. Good
Going to go
guy.
super bland.
Hey, odds on favor for a reason. Just saying. Odds on favor for a reason. So I'm going to get excited with this pick. Not too excited. In terms of like the, what's the word I'm looking for? The controversy around this guy. I'm going to go with KT. He is, for all intents and purposes for me, like, he's in my like top 4. When I go to my like prospect rankings, he's the number 2 edge on my board. The dude's just good. He's got the traits. It's just everyone's worried about, oh, he's a me guy. He's a me guy. It's like, he's a brand guy. I get it. You got to rep the brand sometimes.
A she guy. Because you can say I'm a she girl.
All right, you got the Houston Texans. What are the Texans doing here?
So I feel like you could go a million different ways with this pick, but I'm just going to go O-line here. And you know what? I'm going to go with Akeem here.
Akem, the sticky
Akem. Icky. Sorry. I'm going to go with
Icky.
I just got to call him Icky because I'm not good at pronouncing anyone's name. So I'm going to go with Icky. Akeem.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Apparently, I don't know. Some Houston fans always tell me that they're going to stick Titus Howard back at right tackle. And I don't know how much I believe that. But, I mean, regardless, either Akem or Howard will be the left guard.
Why do I keep calling him Akeem? Icky.
I mean, I don't know him personally, so I mean, maybe he goes by.
I've heard him be called. Heard him like on the combine. Everyone's calling him Icky, so I was like,
yeah, just like everyone's like saying Sauce for Ahmad Gardner.
Yeah. Sauce, I feel like has caught on so much more in the last like 3 months to like.
Oh,
everyone,
yeah, for like the
in the mock draft now, you see his name come up as Sauce.
Yeah, last year, anytime I make a pick, I'm just like lost in the sauce. So he will hear his name come up eventually. I don't know about here. This one's a bit tough. The Jets. We're not gonna do trades. We're not gonna complicate this thing.
Yeah,
more than it already is. You know. With KT and Aiden Hutch off the board, it would be nice to go edge. I'm going to kind of talk this out because I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Talk it out.
Yeah, if I really did want edge, like I'd have to consider Jermaine Johnson here, or again, there's the huge upside of Travon Walker. Like people are projecting him based on the upside, not necessarily with the prospect we have now. And that's where I'm like a little lower on him.
Me too.
Yeah, and like I feel better maybe taking that guy around like pick 9 or 10 or even like.
That's why I actually had him going in my mock was 9. Yeah.
Seahawks, it makes sense. Like you're building for the future. Why not go with upside?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know how I feel about that. Doing that at 4, I'd rather feel
or 1.
Or 1. Yeah, no.
All the news about that, like in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, he's
the buzz
now
is real.
I think the number 2.
I was like, I think that's smoke.
Yeah, I
think that's smoke.
I wish the Kenny Pickett stuff was smoke because I am not a Kenny Pickett guy. I'll just say
you're not a Kenny Pickett guy. I'm not a big Kenny Pickett gal either.
Oh, you hear?
Wait, I knew you weren't a big Kenny Pickett guy.
Yeah, small hands, and I could relate. I too have small hands, but I'm also not a quarterback in the NFL or about to be. So, the other place I'd want to go here is like Evan Neal. For me, he's the top tackle. in this class. It's close with Icky and then Charles Cross. I think they're all top 10 guys, but like Evan Neal, I'd consider. I know they got Becton, but also I know that he's not Salah's guy. He's Joe Douglas's guy. So like Salah is like he doesn't mind upgrading the position. You got coming. You got to fight for your spot, and Becton coming off the injury. I think he came back and they said he was a bit overweight. So there's been like the whole trade rumors with him. And then George Fant's has one more year left in his deal. So it would make sense to go with Evan Neal, a guy who would, I mean, I feel like at that point you would move on from one of those guys. I mean, I want to do something different here, but I don't think I can. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Evan Neal.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe Sauce, but also like the nine, like or at least Salah back when it was with the Niners, that was a team that never really invested highly in the draft at the corner position, or at least in the first round. So, you know,
kind of sniped my pick from me.
yeah, I figured, but I mean,
I actually get to pick for my Giants.
yes,
Wow.
both times.
Wow, what an honor. You know what? I'm just gonna go Charles Cross.
Cross
I was
is
watching some
great.
pass protection videos of Charles Cross this morning. I was like, wow, he's really good in pass pro.
Dude,
Need that.
Cross
Need that
is
on the
good,
Giants. Need that. So I'm gonna go.
funny at the
I'll go
beginning of the
Charles
year, I pegged him and the Hurricanes tackle who didn't come out this year, Zion Nelson. I was like, these are guys with high athletic upside that I think one of them takes that next step. You're gonna hear them in the top 15, and I kind of pegged Zion Nelson because I'm a mark. I'm like, go Hurricanes, and it ended up being Charles Cross. I was like, oh, crap, okay,
A little close.
close but no cigar. I had a 50-50 shot. All right, this is another one I might have to talk through with the Panthers. It would have been nice if Cross was still on the board here. I mean, if you're going for quarterback, it's desperation at that point, and it's like Pickett makes sense because he can compete now. If you're grabbing Willis, like that's not going to save Matt Rule's job. I just don't think it will. Be like, no, this is my guy for the future. Yes, we want some other guy to deal with that. sorry, Matt. We can go elsewhere. So I don't think quarterback will be the call here. In that instance, it's like, do I go best player available? Then who would be that here? Like, we could talk about Kyle Hamilton, but safety at 6 feels a bit rich. People are kind of like freaking out over the speed. I'm not too worried about it, but I understand it. I don't think wide receiver would be the go. Which I mean, I guess that leaves edge, because currently they have on the roster, of course, Brian Burns. Dude's a stud. They did not bring back Hassan Reddick, but he was more of a rush linebacker. They have Yatir Gross-Matos, but was a guy that's he didn't do much his rookie season, so whatever. I'm going to their depth chart right now just to confirm before I do this. You think you do enough of these, it should be burnt into your like head, but
I know. I was nervous. I told you I was nervous to do a mock draft in front of Bro Schmo.
no, you shouldn't be.
Like, this is like the ultimate test. Doing a mock draft in front of Bro Schmo, like
it's not trying to
better
make
not
this,
mess up. Better not mess up.
There is I am very lenient when it comes to this. I think I'm gonna go with Jermaine Johnson.
I had a feeling you were gonna do that.
Yeah.
Had a feeling. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a player that helps now. I think he is just dandy. I think he goes in the top 10 too. I mean, I don't think he has the upside of Walker, but I think that's fine. I think it's close enough.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're Matt Rule, you don't want to be waiting for Walker, you know? So
Yeah. He does not have the time to wait.
his time is not long for the Panthers. I'll just say that.
Oh, so I guess that's me on the clock for the Giants at number 7. So since I've been being really boring this whole mock draft and just doing like boring picks, I'm gonna like go spicy right now, and I'm gonna go Malik Willis.
Nuh-uh. Really? That
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna do it.
spicy.
I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I've been like Aiden Hutchinson, Icky, like Charles Cross. Let's go Malik Willis at 7 to the Giants.
Okay.
Like
so-
let's just
and
do
you
that.
are a Giants fan, correct?
Let's just do it. Like, why not? Like, this is the mock draft. Like, this
Yeah,
doesn't have any
you're a
real
Giants fan,
repercussions.
right?
Like, yes, I am a Giants fan.
So you don't like DJ?
I mean, I didn't say I didn't like him. I just, it's not, I think he's a nice guy. I never met
So
him, but
you're
he seems
friend
like,
zoning DJ.
seems like a nice man. But
I like
just don't
you
think he
better
gets
as a
the
friend,
job.
Daniel.
job done. I like you better as a backup, Daniel.
Oh man. Oh god.
So I'm just gonna
I
like
like
why?
that.
Like I've never had the Giants picking a quarterback in one of my mock drafts so far this year, so I'm gonna do it now.
It's fun to experiment because they were at a
Yeah.
couple like the quarterbacks were among their like top 30 visits. So they did go through the quarterback carousel in terms of checking these guys out.
Like, do I think that's gonna happen? Probably not. But this is
we're
my
here to
chance to have
experiment with
fun.
possibilities.
This is
I
my
like
chance to
this.
have
This
fun.
is interesting. I like it. And Malik Willis absolutely probably goes in the top 10, you know? So I like that. This is I like to be born for the Falcons. I like going with Garrett Wilson because I utterly love Garrett Wilson.
Oh, I love Garrett Wilson. He's my number 1
Yeah.
wide receiver in this class.
Yeah. Dude's so smooth.
He is.
Yeah, I probably will stick with that there. I think the only other guys I would consider would be, well, Sauce or Steenley. But they brought in Casey Hayward. Not that he's like a long-term option. I think it's like a 2-year deal, but they have no one at receiver. So,
Yeah.
like, someone's got to catch the ball that's not Kyle Pitts.
Pitts.
Yeah, or Cordero Patterson.
So we're at 9 now, right?
We're at
So
9. We're
Seahawks.
at the Seahawks.
I feel like I'm just gonna go with Sauce because he hasn't been selected yet, right?
He is not.
So I feel like Sauce is going top 10.
Yes.
So
I
we're
do
gonna
too.
go best player on the board right now. Go with Sauce to Seattle.
Lost in the sauce. I like it.
Lost in Sauce. Sauce.
Sauce. All right. So we got the New York Jets here. I sense this might be a bit easier for me. Now that Garrett Wilson's off the board, I typically like taking a receiver here a lot for the Jets, but I might go with the Joe Douglas. He loves the trenches, former Chicago guy. And I mean, hey, if God willing, you know, if the health is good with Carl Lawson, then you could develop a guy like Travon Walker. He could serve as a rotation guy initially. So I think I'm gonna go with Travon, man. I'm gonna stick with the trenches. Go with Travon.
I like it. I feel like that's where he should go though. Like 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
hear that.
around that top 10 area. Like on the cusp.
yeah. We'll see if he goes any earlier, but
I feel like he might. I feel like the Giants might draft him, honestly. I kind of
Yeah.
don't want that, but no offense to him, but so we got the 11th overall pick. At
yes,
the
Washington
Commanders.
Commanders, get your comrags out. I
I'm
love
gonna- you
they
know what I'm gonna
made
go
that a meme. I say it jokingly. They made it the meme. They are in on the joke.
Commanders. Name you can make so many memes about. I'm gonna go with Kyle Hamilton at 11.
Yeah.
I think he's the best player on the board. They released Landon Collins, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go with Hamilton. I really like Kyle Hamilton. I think he should go top 10, but everyone goes positional value, safeties.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
might fall.
And again, yeah, if you're a defensive coordinator, like I said this about the Carolina Panthers DC last year, Phil Snow, he does a really good job of not necessarily going out guys that fit the scheme, but fitting his scheme around his guys. And you can do that with Kyle Hamilton. He's so versatile.
Yeah,
this
for sure.
for me, this one's easy. I'm gonna do Derek Stingley, right? He's gonna learn right there with Patrick Peterson. I mean, Derek Stingley literally took on the number 7 at LSU, embodying Patrick Peterson himself. So help that cornerback room because they got nothing. They suck. It's not true. I really love Cameron Dantzler, but I also know,
No, they need help at corner.
Yeah. It's one of the worst position groups in football.
Pick 13. We got the Texans again.
You took
I took Icky. So, you know what? I kind of want to go wide receiver here. I'm trying to see who else is on the board.
We got Jameson Williams, Drake London, Treylon Burks, Chris Olave.
What about like defensive players? Who's on the board still?
George Karlaftis. You have Devin Lloyd, Nakobe Dean, Devontae Wyatt.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Treylon Burks. I love him. He's my number 2 in this class.
Okay.
His game versus Bama, like that film was like.
yeah. Burks a good boy, man.
That he's huge. I didn't realize how big he was till I like watched all 22 on him, and I'm like, he looks like a tight end. He's huge.
Yeah, no, he be big. He be big.
He's thick.
He's thick. Like 6 C's. All right, the Baltimore Ravens. Oh wow, man, edge really flew off the board here. Could go with Karlaftis. It's not bad. It's not terrible. I don't think that's necessarily where I want to go. Obviously, I think you could just take Jordan Davis here and like call it a day. Grab your unicorn, throw him in there. They brought Michael Pearson, but Michael Pierce was a bit hurt last year, and then I think he opted out of the COVID year, so I'm not all that worried. Oh, they brought back Calais Campbell too, but I mean, do I mind that? I mean, linebacker could be an interesting thought pairing up. They had to bring. I know that they were after somebody. I can't remember who. I think it may have been Wagner. So they decided to bring back Josh Bynes. So maybe Devin Lloyd would be an interesting thought here. Interesting. If I'm purely going off like my board, I mean Linderbaum had a hell of a pro day, but I don't think center is gonna be it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just play it safe. Go Jordan Davis.
Okay.
After all that talking. All right, Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles.
As a Giants fan, what do you want to do for the Eagles?
You know, I'm going to be unbiased. I mean, they could go wide receiver here.
They could.
They could. I feel like Drake London and Devontae Smith, like they could complement each other pretty well.
I agree. Get that size.
I'm not as high on Drake London as some other people, though.
Yeah, his pro day happens in 3 days, so we'll figure out exactly what that 40 is.
Yeah, that's the thing where I'm like, I just feel like this man is not running away from any corners. Like, I just feel like he's gonna get tackled from behind.
He's more of a he's a former basketball player, so he's like he's a smooth athlete, but he's not gonna guy that necessarily gets ideal separation. But
I think that's just like my personal bias is like I want to see a wide receiver who's gonna like who has that like ability to get the yak, run away from corners.
Yeah.
Like it makes me a little nervous when you can't.
He was before the ankle injury. He was leading college football in forced missed tackles.
He's strong though, but like he's not gonna you're not getting like a 40-yard burner from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna be like, oh, I'm juking out a defender and then I'm running down 40 yards.
Yeah, he's more guy once he gets the ball in his hands, like he's very physical.
He's physical,
Brandon
though.
Marshall essentially.
That was my pro comp.
Yeah, some people like Mike Evans. I like Brandon Marshall better.
I did. I was like, I don't know if it's because they both wear 15, but when I was watching him, I was like, Brandon Marshall.
Dude, as a Dolphins fan, I loved Brandon Marshall for all of like 2 seasons he played for us.
I know he was on the Giants for like 1 and barely played. He got injured.
That.
Yeah, he got injured. Like he few games, honestly. Everyone was so hyped when we signed him, though.
Oh man, that's like everyone not remembering Jerry Rice on the Seahawks.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'll go with Drake London then to the Eagles. Like I said, I like my personal preference if I'm drafting a wide receiver, like I want someone like Garrett Wilson who can just do everything, who like can break away. Like I grew up watching Odell. Like I just remember like running a slant route, him running a slant route, catching it, and then taking it 80 yards to the house. So like that's like my personal preference in a wide receiver. But I think when you have someone like Smith who has the speed, who can break away, you put someone in there who can get you those tough yards and third down, like Drake London, I think he'll succeed. But I don't think he can be wide receiver 1 right away.
Yeah,
Not that he can't be wide receiver 1 right away, but they need someone else with speed. Like they have to have someone who complements him. That's my thing with him.
Yeah. All right. I got the Saints. Again, with the wide receivers, like just kind of like bailing off the board, I'm gonna go with my boy Jameson Williams. I love Jameson. Dude's got rare stop-start ability. Rare. The dude is smooth. Former Ohio State receiver, so like the dude.
But that was weird though. He had nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
that was like odd. Like, and then he explodes at Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, coming from Ohio State, he's a lot more polished of a route runner than he's more than your burner. Like Chris Olave is more than just a burner too. Like,
yeah, I love Olave is one of my favorites in this class. He's so smooth. He's so smooth. Yeah. I love him.
You have the Chargers.
Oh, I have the Chargers. Oh, this is like my second favorite team. Big Herbie stan.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm kind of, being a Tua guy, I'm kind of a Herbie stan.
Closeted Herbie stan. Yeah. Ooh, where should I go here for the Chargers? I could go O-line. I could go wide receiver, but I don't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't go wide receiver. Like that's just me being like, give Herbie like the craziest offense. Like,
give him the world.
I'm not gonna go wide receiver.
Yeah, man. Today's NFL perimeter players are where it's at, whether it's receiver.
Like Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, and Olave. That's
you literally
unreal.
Have literally every sort of like different type of receiver you could want.
That would, but we got to go O-line, I think. Wait, so who do we have on the board for O-line right now?
You got Trevor Penning, Bernhard Raimann. Some people like Tyler Smith. Of course, you got Tyler Linderbaum. And then Zion Johnson. You got
it's a little early for Zion, I think. And I don't really want to go interior. Let's go Raymond. Okay, am I the only one who's like not super high on Trevor Penning?
I'm not. I mean,
do you think Raymond's better than him? I always want to call him Raymond.
I have Raymond higher than him. Yeah, I know. I heard it pronounced once, and I was like, "What?" It's actually Ryman. I keep saying Raymond. It's Ryman.
There's a big truck coming into my driveway right now.
Oh, I hear it.
Sorry about that noise. I don't know what is going on.
It's A-okay. All right, so I like Ryman a lot. Some people are like all mad that
I want to bring the mic close.
24. So good.
Hopefully, can't hear the background noise. I apologize. I don't know what's happening.
You're good. He will.
It's a dump truck. They're loading a dumpster onto it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tuesday's my trash day. So
because there's like construction happening.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry.
Yeah, but Ryman's 24. I think that's why a lot of people are like, I don't want that. But he's also old. He's been playing the tackle position for 2 years and he's been excellent. So I don't
know. I'm not as high. Like, I don't know. Trevor Penning makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, I think more people just like him mentality wise. Like the dude tested out great, but I think he's still got a long way to go in terms of pass protection. On a side note, I'm gonna take Trent McDuffie for the Eagles here.
Okay.
I think he's.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go yet.
Yeah, picture perfect. I mean, I think he ends up falling draft day, just because they're gonna look. Oh man, he's like an eighth of an inch under 30-inch arms. So how can he play on the outside? Oh, he's not going to be a press guy. It's like, cool. The Eagles, they don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like this guy can fly. So spread your wings, McDuffie. Spread your wings. You
had the Saints taking Williams, right,
I
Jameson?
did.
Last
Yeah, I
pick?
did.
Okay, so who should we go with here? I don't even know what position I want to go with here. What does it have? What does it have as their biggest needs? Wide
It
receiver.
says QB, wide receiver, tackle. I think they would also be willing to look at like interior here, like Devontae Wyatt, just because.
Should I go Kenny here? Because I saw a report that they like Kenny. I know you don't like Kenny, but if Kenny's sitting on the board here and they like Kenny, they don't have to trade.
I mean, here's the plus side: you get Kenny playing in a dome 9 times out of the year, so you don't have to worry about his hands or lack thereof hands. And I mean, again, the Saints are a team that's, I think they're ready. They think they can win now. They think they can compete. So,
But is Jameis like that? I don't think Jameis is like worse than Kenny. Like, I don't like that's why it doesn't make sense why they're like, oh, we're interested in Kenny. Like, do you think Jameis is not better than Kenny? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, I'd rather take Jameis. I'd rather.
Me too.
stick
That's
with
what
Jameis.
That's what I don't understand why they want.
But
Why
I
they're
mean,
interested.
I'm also
in
the guy
Kenny.
that would take Kenny till like after pick 50.
So I'll just go with Kenny here because they say they're interested in Kenny. But honestly, I would start Jameis over Kenny. Like, I know I'm contradicting myself, but like I'm just pretending I am the Saints. And I just saw that like yesterday a bunch of times on Instagram and
Yeah.
stuff. So.
I actually used to live in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a ton of family down there. It's a nice place to
Have
visit.
you ever gone to
and I'll leave it at
the
that.
dome, to the
The
Superdome?
Dome? Yeah, I've been to a few games.
Oh,
That
cool.
was back when. Oh, I guess was it Breezy? I guess it was Breezy playing quarterback. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It was all post.
unless it was like way back, but
Yeah, well, I don't know how old you think I am, but
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you were there way
hey,
back.
girl
like-
never tells her age anyway.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers. This
Ooh,
is
interesting.
rough. I wouldn't mind going with Sam Howell. Get 2 UNC quarterbacks vying for the top spot there at Pittsburgh. But
Mitch and Sam.
yeah, I know. And you know what? I think they might be okay though with.
I like Sam though.
doing. I like Sam too. He's my
I like him
QB
more
too.
than Kenny, to be honest.
I do too. I
Sorry,
love
Kenny.
how the dude throws with such great touch. He has one of the prettiest deep balls in this class. But again, this is Steelers. I think if they're not, I really think they're going to be the quarterback they're tied to is Malik Willis. They talked to the dude's family at the Senior Bowl. Typically, that's a flag of, okay, they're interested in this guy. Same thing kind of happened with Kyle Shanahan talking to Trey Lance's family, despite all that Mac Jones news last year.
Yeah, that was.
Big smoke screen.
I never believed that. I not that I never believed it. I just thought it was not smart. Even though he probably was the best rookie last year, like that's just because he was in New England.
But he also
no
has the
offense to him.
least amount of upside.
Yeah, exactly. Like we kind of saw what we're gonna get last year. Like I would
Yeah.
still take Trey over Mac.
Yes, I agree. But I won't.
I would still take all those guys over Mac, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I was a big Justin Fields guy last year.
Me too. Still am.
I think I'm gonna go with Devontae Wyatt because Stephon Tuitt, don't know if he's gonna be back to play football. Like I heard retirement kind of mumble.
Oh really?
Yeah, a little bit during the season, but even if he is back, this is a sick rotation. A guy that could also play, obviously more than just a 5 tech kick inside. And he's used to being a space eater in Georgia's defense. They preach nothing but run contained. So, yeah, Devontae Wyatt it is.
So for my next pick here, I have the Patriots,
Boo, Patriots.
and I'm just gonna continue this wide receiver trend, and I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Olave because I love Olave. It's one of my favorites in this class.
yeah,
He's like He like glides when he runs a route.
yes. The dude's
I love watching him.
all right. So this is,
And that's right before the Packers' first pick. And there's no wide receivers left.
Yeah, which means I'm probably gonna just wait till 28 to reach on. Not necessarily reach, but I'd rather take value here than reach on receiver here. I like Karlaftis. I don't know if I don't think. Maybe he might not be bad here. Pettit
You should
would
take a
be
quarterback with the
interesting.
Packers pick.
Yeah, right. Quarterback,
You should.
fullback. Man, maybe maybe think about a tight end. You know, because
Yeah.
tight end would help, right? Geez, Louise. Oh, Karlaftis is nice. I like Karlaftis. I'm thinking about Karlaftis. I'm just talking out loud real quick. Trevor Pennant's also an interesting thought if they want to move Jenkins back to the inside. But I think they're content with Jenkins at right tackle. So maybe they don't go Pennant here. The other options, obviously Zion Johnson. They get an interior guy there. Play either guard spot. I think that's great. And he's got tackle capability, or do you just go with the Pettit upside? I think that's what I've narrowed it down to. And to be fair, Zion Johnson's higher on my board than Pennant, but I would also say Pennant's upside is better. But you're playing for Aaron Rodgers today, not, like 4 years down the line. So
That's true.
yeah, I've been doing this a lot. And I think I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go with Karlaftis.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a little versatility to him where he could play a little bit inside. He'll be a part of that rotation with Preston Smith and Rashawn Gary. So yeah, I've been doing Zion Johnson a lot for the Packers. So let me reel back and do something a little different.
Okay. I like it. Now I have the Cardinals with pick 23.
See.
See, they could have. I kind of wish I saved Olave for them with Christian Kirk leaving,
Yeah.
but I guess I can't. So I'm gonna go corner. Who's on the board at corner?
The corners
Andrew?
would be Kyrie Elam and Andrew Booth.
I'll go with Andrew Booth. I don't know why I just called him Andrew. Like it's just his first name. Yeah, is Andrew on the board? Like my friend Andrew.
Oh, I love Andrew. Nice
Oh,
guy.
Andrew.
Nice guy.
Andrew, yeah.
So linebacker is interesting for the Cowboys here. And as much as I love Tyler Linderbaum, I really do think he's center only. And I don't think Biotish was bad enough for you to be like, okay, let's replace him. Because you have so many areas you need to address on the offensive line. So Zion, potentially. Trevor Pennant. Again, Trevor Pennant is just such great value at this point. But I think I'm more worried about that left guard spot because I believe Zach Martin's the right guard. Well, I mean, to be fair, you could play Trevor Pennant at guard if they want to play Steele at right tackle. Yeah, I'll go with Trevor Pennant. I'll go with upside.
Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of did fall pretty far,
Yeah,
even though he's not my favorite.
straight up, good players fall in the draft. It happens every year, despite what the comment section says. Oh, wow, this guy's never gonna fall this far. Trey Smith fell to the 6th round for the Chiefs, while everyone else and their mom had him as a 3rd rounder. So,
The truck left, by the way. It's
bye-bye,
driving
truck.
away. So the sound will be better. I apologize.
No,
Literally,
you're
while
good.
we're recording,
I haven't even
a-
noticed the truck in like.
a dumpster truck
10 minutes.
comes. Like, what? So I got the Bills. I kind of want to go interior D line here, maybe. Who do we have on the board for interior D
Zion.
line?
Oh, you said D line? Oh, it'd be Travis,
but if
Jones.
Zion's still on the board,
I mean, their guard
Probably
spot is kind of horrendous. So
we'll go Zion then. Forgot he's still on the board.
I know he's such a good player. And it kind of sucks for Tennessee at this point. They're real tough to pick for because I would love if Zion was there. Love. Because Tennessee, oh man, see
What
the
about
thing with-
N'Kobe?
I don't know. If I'm going to go linebacker for Tennessee, I might look for someone that would more so play like what Rashawn Evans did for them, be more of that run defender with some capability in the passing game. So I'm not going to lie to you. Leo Chanel is like my top linebacker. I absolutely love Chanel. Yeah. But oh man, linebacker's just not the sexy pick for Tennessee. Honestly, no pick is sexy for Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like who's on the board here.
Yeah, I could try to ensure that they have a starting corner that will not go down to injury this year and go Kaiir Elam. Because they got Fulton, who dealt with injuries last year, then Farley, who's the big concern about him coming out of college was injury, and then he goes down for the season after like a couple of games. So that would be interesting. I mean, there's also the case to be made about receiver. Like we could excuse me. I could go Dotson, could go Sky Moore. I think those would be the first two thoughts. Oh man. Oh, getting the carbonation from Red Bull. I have so many Red Bulls
Red
in
Bull.
my videos. Not a sponsor.
Wow.
What are you
No
doing,
free
Red Bull?
ads. No free ads.
You're just getting free publicity from me. I mean, do I go receiver here? It would be nice to go with the offensive line too. But at that point, I'm getting Kenyon Green, and I like Kenyon Green. I'm sad that he didn't test out great, but I like Kenyon Green. It would be the safer pick. Who? Because they just have Nate Davis at guard, right? I don't know who's playing that other guard spot. Maybe Dylan Radins, if they don't want to start him at tackle right away. But then they got the right tackle position open. Again, this is just me talking out loud, trying to make up my mind. And you know what? Okay, since I have to stick with the pick, they're probably going to go with Radins at right tackle. And actually, Kenyon Green's best season came in 2020 when he was at left guard. So that's the position they need to fill. So I think I'm going to fill it with Kenyon Green. It's not sexy, but you know what? When Derrick Henry's the engine of your offense, you got to make sure you got the efficient offensive line for that engine. So
That makes sense.
it does make sense.
I have the Bucks, right?
Yes. My headphones just powered down.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I don't know. Where should I go for the Bucks? I kind of want to go like corner.
Yeah, because Jameel Dean and Sean Murphy-Bunting are free agents next year. So they're going to have to pick because they signed up.
And Davis left, right?
No, Davis, they signed him to a 3-year deal this year.
Why? Wait,
Oh, no, it was
who
the
went to the
franchise
Jets?
tag, I think.
Who went to the? Didn't someone go to the Jets?
It was JT Reed or DJ Reed from the Seahawks, and he spent time in San Fran, so they had that solid connection.
Why did I just imagine Davis going to the Jets? No, because now I remember it was he re-signed with the Bucks right after Brady announced his not retiring, right? Maybe it was a rumor I saw like that the Jets were interested in him, but then right after Brady said, "Oh yeah, I'm not retiring," they signed him the next day,
it
right?
was before he decided to retire.
Oh,
I'm not. It's been a long couple of months.
just like hallucinating deals,
honestly,
just imagining
I
stuff.
couldn't tell you at this point, but
So I will go corner. Who do we have? Kaiir?
Kaiir.
I'm gonna go with him.
I love Kaiir.
And they had so many injuries in their secondary last year. I felt like they had
Yeah,
no
they did.
corners. Like
They did. And I mean, that was a position like the last couple of years. They've literally just kept throwing draft capital, whether it's day 1, day 2. Well, I think it was just solely just day 2, but like grabbing Dean in the second, grabbing Sean Murphy-Bunting in the second, grabbing Carlton Davis, I think was the second as well. Maybe one of those guys were a third. I don't know. They were day 2 picks because they wanted to get the position right. So it makes sense to go Kaiir Elam, I think. All right, so this is where I'm going to reach on receiver.
Oh yeah, Green Bay.
Yeah.
And then KC back to back picks. No.
Yeah.
Oh, we're both gonna have to reach here.
So the hot name right now in Green Bay is George Pickens. He may not be the
Ooh.
top guy on my board, but this is the one. Anytime, like I did a predictive mock last week, and anytime I was looking about what receiver are they like honing in on, it was Pickens. They were like, Pickens, he looked up to Devontae Adams when he was a child. I was like, what receiver doesn't look up to Devontae Adams?
Yeah. Wait,
Show
that's
me-
crazy. Think when he was a child, is Devontae really that old? Like
No, didn't he come out as the same year as Derek Carr?
2014. Like he's not. I mean, like I guess he's older, but it's not like that makes me feel old.
I mean,
I guess like child could be like middle school, high school.
Yeah, because I think technically Pickens would have been, because say what, that's like 8 years ago. Pickens would have been 13. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is a
Holy
kid.
crap.
Oops. I actually do feel old.
yeah, so I'll go Pickens here. I think that's gonna be, in terms of my predictive mock, like probably like the pick I always make at 28 for right now.
So then I have to go wide receiver here with the Chiefs.
You do you think you have to?
I mean, like I want. I mean, I guess I don't have to. They still have Kelsey. They have Juju.
Yeah, they got Juju.
But, like, that's
Dude,
not
him and
Tyreek
Jackson
Hill.
Mahomes are gonna be making TikToks all day.
No, he said no. He
What?
said he came out and said no TikToks.
No TikToks?
He did.
Well, that's not fun.
Wait, so who do we have on the board here? Like who, if we're looking at because I can't see what our board is. If we like, what's our best player available right now?
You got the linebackers and Nakobe Dean, Devin Lloyd. There's Tyler Linderbaum, Sam Howell, David Ajabo, Lewis Seen, Jalen Pitre, Sky Moore, Boye Mafe, Leo Chanel, Daxton Hill, Nick.
Okay, I want to
Benito.
reach for this one wide receiver that I really like, but it's like such a reach, and I don't want to do it actually. Can I do it just because I want to see this player on this team, and it's like an
Yes.
extreme reach?
What are you gonna?
Okay, ready?
You're gonna
Guess
say-
who? Do you have an idea who it is? Think
Uh,
extreme reach at wide receiver.
Extreme reach.
Yeah.
Oh wow, looking out.
Wow. What is that?
It's some Einstein bagels.
Ooh.
Thank you. Okay.
So wait, I watched this TikToker in Arizona. He was in school in Arizona, and now I've heard that
wasn't
name
me.
Einstein Bagels before.
Yeah, no. It's,
So now I'm
they're
like
pretty good.
familiar with the Arizona Bagels.
Yeah, is that just Arizona? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. We don't have it here.
John Mechie.
No.
Is it higher or lower, you think?
Higher on my board because I like this player. And just think upside. Think upside.
Is it Watson?
Yeah.
Okay. That was initially going to be my guess, but I was like, oh man, if we're talking, oh, she's going to go like UCLA Kyle Phillips or something.
I just want to see Watson on the Chiefs. Like I just want to see what that would be like.
Yeah. Well, they're going to get a good look at it because it's going to be like MVS.
Oh. I heard you say that before. I think I watched that video.
Yeah, I think Watson's definitely the better prospect. With all due respect, like I do agree that he's a better prospect than MVS was coming out. So I
like him a lot.
like him too. The dude's got a little shimmy to him.
He's big and fast.
He's big and fast. Hey man,
Like what? Let's not like.
What-
let's
what
not
more can a
like
girl
big and
ask for?
fast.
Heyo. All right, so I'll get the next pick for the Chiefs. I would like Edge.
See, I knew you were gonna go with like the good, like reasonable pick here. So I was like, oh,
Are you
reach.
kidding? No, there is no reasonable pick. There's always going to be someone that hates it. So, I would like Edge. So that would be guys like, I mean, David Ajabo, I think falls just because of the injury. He's got a red shirt
Yeah.
his rookie season.
I understood.
Yeah, you got it. You know what I'm saying. So that leaves Boye Mafe and Arnold Ebiketie. Both are 23. I think Boye is going to be 24 early in his rookie season. And I think he's a bit more raw compared to Ebiketie, though the upside's a bit better with Boye Mafe. And that's as far as I've talked it out. As far as I've got it. I mean, I could go with like Devin Lloyd would be kind of fun. Honestly, like going Jalen Pitre would actually be kind of cool. Cause like he'll man up the slot. Then they could put L'Jarius Sneed on the outside more often. And then Pitre's kind of like the new Honey Badger in this scheme.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Jalen Pitre. It's different.
Yeah, that is different.
Interesting.
I have
got
the
the
Bengals
Bengals.
pick. Who do we have on the board at O-line?
Oh man,
Not that
Tyler
that's really- we
Linderbaum.
don't- Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I think that's.
It's not the biggest need still, but like, you know what? I mean, they addressed it in the off season, but like, if Linderbaum's just sitting there,
Yeah, and like the guy that
go.
they have playing center this year, Ted Karras, he could play guard. Like that's
Yeah.
literally what he did for the Patriots last year when they had injuries. So yeah, no,
I
I
like
loved
that.
Karras. I don't know, like the Dolphins signed him on a 1 year or on a 3 year, I think, or something like that, but decided not to like release him. And I was like, y'all are stupid, dude. Our offensive line's atrocious. So the one team that gave this guy a top 30 visit was the Detroit Lions. And that's Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean only had one top 30 visit. It was with the Lions.
really?
Yep. Yeah, I think I retweeted that out. Or not, maybe I didn't. But I
I'm
saw it on Twitter.
surprised.
I'm shocked it was just one team because I get it. The length, the size, since he wasn't able to perform at his pro days, people are kind of question him as an athlete because he's more. This guy, he just reads the field well and he reacts very quickly. So a lot of people like try to say, "Oh, he's not as athletic as people necessarily think he is," and it's like, you stupid. But yeah, no, I'll go Dean here. I think that makes all the sense in the world. So that's the mock draft.
We did it.
We did it. That's solid. It's solid. I mean,
I like it.
we had 2 quarterbacks go in this. Current over under on quarterbacks is 2.5. By the way,
What would you take, the over or the under?
I'll take the over, dude.
That's what I was gonna
teams and
say.
Quarterbacks,
They're thirsty for those
yeah.
quarterbacks.
Even in a bad class, they'll come
Yeah.
running. But I like it. There were some interesting guys in here. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think the Jalen Pitre, like Christian Watson, doesn't surprise me. I think he has enough hype where he could sneak into.
Do you
the
think he
first
actually
round.
goes first round? They're like, I don't know.
I don't.
I feel like
think
no.
so.
I think like we're looking like second early.
Yeah,
Earliest is
early
going to
to-
be second.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a guy maybe we see around the Bears pick in the second. But I think Sky Moore probably has a better chance of going to the first.
I like him too.
He's
I
good.
like Sky Moore
He's
too.
good. He's good. Yeah. But no, overall, this was solid. This is a good looking draft. I like it.
Yay.
I like it. But anyway, thank you for coming on here, doing this
No, thank
thoughts
you.
experiment with
This
me.
was so fun.
Good.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy I got to do this.
Hey,
Now I'm actually gonna I always watch the mocks as a Giants fan. Like I need them. I need
Yeah,
them
you
by
only have to
October.
watch
You know
a
what I'm
couple of
saying? Like
minutes
I
in.
need those mock drafts by October, and you supply those mock drafts all year round.
yeah, that's what. Hey, man, I'm the dealer of mocks.
Dealer of mocks.
Yeah, actually,
Love it.
after I get done recording this, I'm doing a mock the mock because that's my baby. That's the,
Yeah.
And I'm doing it on Jordan Reed just put out a 7-rounder.
7 rounds. Whew.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna cut like I'm not gonna go that deep into like this like into
It's like
it.
a 40-minute video.
Yeah, it'll probably be around there, but I don't want it to be extremely long. But
Yeah.
I find it cool when whoever tackles a 7-rounder is a mad lad. So
Yeah, I don't think I could ever do it. I don't think I could go past 3. I'm gonna try to do a 3-rounder this year.
Yeah,
I'm running out of time, but
I think I did my first one last year, and it just kind of set, or maybe it was the year before. I think it was the 2020 draft, yeah, and that kind of set the precedent for my channel. So I was
they
like,
have
oh,
to
well.
do those 7 rounders. Now
yeah.
they're expected. Now they're
Yeah,
expected.
yeah, I might have to do one more before the draft too. So that's gonna be freaking great. Those are always
Oh
big
gosh.
projects.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, but Lauren, let them know where they could check you out at.
Oh yeah. So my channel, She Got Sports. She Got Sports. You can just find me on like Twitter, Instagram, all under that name.
I'll leave
Yeah.
it also in the description.
Yeah, if you guys wanna watch it, it would be cool.
Hey Gojo, you want to see what she got for you? No, he wants to look at the dump truck outside.
Oh, you guys have a dump truck there too?
Yeah. It's trash day on Tuesday.
Oh. This was like we had like a legit like rectangular dumpster.
Oh, like where you would see
Like because they're doing some like my parents
Oh,
have
you
been
said the
doing some work
construction.
here, construction. So like I was like, whoa. I was like, oh gosh. Of course, while we're recording a literal like
Nah, you're good. The biggest construction I got going on in my place is I'm putting in like some can lights in my kitchen. So
okay.
yeah, that sucks.
It's just outside. It's just outside.
Hey, it's a-okay, but
my
thank you
parents
for
have
coming.
decided.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this sucker up. Until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.